All right, guys. We decided to install a couple more lights. So I decided to stick one right here and one right here. This one turned out great. Matter of fact, we're going to turn on the lights for you here in just a minute. But when I was drilling the self-tapper in on the other hole there, it got hung up on the hole and it wouldn't go in, and it routed the hole. Now that a 1/4 inch self-tapper won't work. So I have to go to Home Depot and get 5/16 self-tappers, or probably 3/8 self-tapper for this hole, because it, like I said, it got hung up. And when I was drilling, I had plastic all around here so the filings wouldn't go inside. You know, I did drill the right size hole, but this one got routed out. And so now I decided to move them over here because first of all, they don't block the radiator. Second of all, they don't block my grill lights, marker lights. I was going to mount them up here, but I decided let's bring them down here instead. So anyways, we did get this one installed. It's ready to rock and roll. I'm going to tie it off a little bit better, of course. I just got it installed and I got it to the right height. And you know, we'll be carrying this Allen wrench and the wrench to tighten this, and a 1/2 inch wrench to tighten these also. When you're out in the wilderness, you can, if you want to cinch them down tighter, you can, but they don't move. This is a self-tapper. You only got so much to tighten, and that's it. And it's on point. It's not going to go anywhere ever. But we did mess up this one. But anyways, we're going to fire up this rig and I'm going to show you what it looks like. You know, I got a reading here. When I first started it up last time, okay, performance exhaust is off, okay. But I got a reading here on this screen saying the auxiliary switches are shut off until the battery charges. So there's actually something that overrides the switch. It won't allow you to put it on if the battery is bad. Interesting. But in any case, it didn't come up this time. So we're going to put the auxiliary switch on right now, and it's going to be operating not 6 off-road lights, but 8. Are you ready for this, guys? Yeah, perfect. Like I said, we'll go down to Home Depot right now and we'll get a 3/8 inch, get a little package of 3/8 inch self-tappers. Problem solved. But man, those things are bright, aren't they? You're looking at 20 amps of draw on a 40 amp circuit. So it's well within the range. That's as many lights as we will put on that circuit right there. I apologize for not having that one mounted, but that's the issue you get when you do self-tappers. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, maybe I needed to put more pressure, but it didn't seem like it wanted to go in. Sometimes those self-tapping bolts are a little bit, they're not machined perfectly. They can actually drill the hole larger than what it should, and that's what happened. It's a shitty self-tapper. I put it back in the package. I'm actually gonna probably take that package back. But anyways, beautiful, isn't it? One of those lights, I do recall, it's not these two. Great, that's good to know. But one of these lights, for whatever reason, is a little bit dim. These came off the roof of my other Jeep, and one of them is dim, so that dim one let's see if we're getting a reading here. See, this one is, you know what, all depends what angle you look at it. They look like they're dim, but they're not. Everything's good. Wow. These are flood beams. Okay, we're gonna shut off those lights. I can't see. We let that engine run for a few seconds. Anyways, oh shit. Okay, don't look at them for a prolonged period of time, gentlemen, please. I got white spots in my eyes, and they'll probably be there for a while. Okay. Home Depot, my favorite store. Gotta go down there again. Now I'm gonna drive down there and everybody's gonna see, well, look at this dumb fuck, he's got only one light up on his fucking Stinger bar. Because we're going to get a self-tapper so we can install this one. Oh man, okay. But we do want to tie this off. We want to tie this off with a good wire tie. That way, if it does loosen up and fall off, it ain't going anywhere. So, I mean, not that that's gonna happen, but trust you me, you do tie them down. Probably get another package of these 8-inch. I got plenty of them. I got plenty. The only thing is, if you get too many of these, all they do is dry rot. Then when you need them, they're no good anyways. So we're gonna slip this around here. I think this is gonna take 2, and it is. There. Now, these are the same thing. They're tied off like that too. As a matter of fact, I'll put another tie right here at some point, but I wasn't sure if I was going to put those pieces back on, which of course you know now I'm not. But like I said, this is on really solid. I can turn it a little bit if I have to out in the wilderness, but do you believe me, I don't think I'll ever touch that light again unless I accidentally kick it when I'm working on the engine. That's a pretty big draw right there. I love it. Let's clip these off and then we'll go get that. I just felt like doing this today, man. Remember I told you I wasn't going to work on it for a few days? Well, I lied. Here I am working on it today, but this was easy. Well, except for this fucking problem we have here. You know, there was a giant explosion over here in Henderson. So there's a plant over there that has problems like that from time to time. Okay, off to Home Depot we go. We're gonna take the dogs with us. I gotta go change my clothes. So we're just going to stick our tools here. We're going to finish this little project. We're going to have this one done too. We're going to have these lights installed. Like I said, this is a better place for them. I mean, this is okay too, but these do block the radiator. These ones don't. The radiator is right here. So, I mean, they block it way less. They're out of the line of sight of the grill marker lights, the whole fucking shebang. They're real close to the plug-ins, the electrical source, which is one of them is right here. Of course, this one's plugged in already. And we'll tie these down better later. I do need to get access to this area right here, so I don't want wires tied down in my way, so we'll do that later. And of course, we will pull these off, these plates, and I will paint them. I will repaint them black. As a matter of fact, I've got flat black. Maybe I should get gloss black. No, you know, these are newer than these ones. These have been on the Jeep for 8 years. So you can see that this is kind of not faded or anything. It's just dirty. If you wash it, it'll be cleaned up. Okay, we're gonna shut that off and oh Christ, the dogs. I guess I can run upstairs real quick, what I'll do, and I'll get my pants and everything. And we're gonna take it right down to Home Depot and do our thing. We're gonna take the Jeep, we're gonna take the dogs. Shit. The dogs need to have a chicken too. I need to go to Costco, but I just bought Mr. B's Big Texas Barbecue last night. And I was trying to decide, should I buy Mr. B's Big Texas Barbecue, or should I get Outback Steakhouse? I had a $10 promotion on DoorDash, and so I wanted to use it, and I did use it at Mr. B's Texas Big Barbecue. I got $35. It cost me $35. It's going to feed me 3 times. At Outback Steakhouse, it is a very delicious 9-ounce filet with mashed potatoes and a vegetable, but $39, and it would have fed me once. So for $35 at B's, I got 3, and at Big, no, I would have been stuffed. I would have been stuffed by eating the Outback Steakhouse, no doubt about it. But Mr. B's, man, it's a very good value. I got some really good lean brisket. I've got lean turkey, and I have I got some. They gave me a half a chicken, so the boys will be getting most of that chicken. Well, I don't know about most, but some of it. Anyways, let me take a look at this light. Yeah, that's just a little tiny Allen wrench that holds these 6 bolts on. Okay, you just pop these screws out, lay this thing down on a nice piece of cardboard, span it, let it dry, do it again, let it dry, flip it over, do the same thing. So you got it. Goddamn, can't believe that shit. I'm trying to do a goddamn video here, and this goddamn street sweeper's coming around messing up my audio. I'm just kidding. Oh man, you know, I was down there at the store, and I'm sure they got them, but I could not find bigger self-taps when I was buying these ones. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get a 1/4 inch or 5/16 self-taps. We're going to end up getting a 3/8 self-tap for that screw, for that thing there. So, And this time when I put the self-tap in, I'm gonna push it down really hard so it goes in quickly and you know, doesn't keep routing the hole. But anyways, I'll show you the finished product on this beast also when I'm done with it. We're going to Home Depot.